Hello, it's Sarah. I'm prepping a piece. This is a 12 by 12, I believe. Yes. Hold on one second. Yep. I was gonna do another piece, but I saw this Tracy Moreau piece, and I'm gonna do this instead. Because it's along the lines of what I've been doing lately. It's called Home Sweet Home and Local Honey, Farm Fresh Local Honey. So there's two. This one is actually the Local Honey one that's on the board, and the Home Sweet Home is a bit smaller. But I'm just going to use, she gives you the patterns for both. I'm going to use the Local Honey pattern for here, and I'm going to just use the Home Sweet Home lettering instead of, so I'll put the Home Sweet Home lettering up in the top corner. It's going to be great. All I've got to do first is get this base coated and ready to go. So what I've done is Country Red and Joe Sonia All-Purpose Sealer. I'm just using my Tim Holtz Craft Mat, and I'm mixing that. Now, I just do this because I don't know. I learned this way a long time ago. I don't know if it's good or bad or what the ramifications really truly are of mixing paint with sealer. But I feel like it's getting sealed and color at the same time, and it helps me see where I've been with it, and I don't know. I think it's a shortcut in a way that you can get some of the base coat color on there and seal the piece at the same time. So I got this piece, this wood substrate, at Hobby Lobby, and it came as a 3-pack, which was wonderful, and I believe I got it while it was on sale, probably 40% off. So I am going to do the sides as well as the top, and then I'm going to sand it. After I've given it a good coat of the, or just a nice coat, not a, you know, just a level coat, I guess. Because what happens to the wood when you apply any wet media, it brings the tooth of the wood up. And then this, excuse me, Alexa, turn on the craft fan. Sorry, I'm hot. So I could sand the heck out of this wood before I put anything on it, but as soon as I put the wet media on it, because it hasn't been sealed yet with a sealer. Now the sealer is going to create, it's going to maybe harden all the molecules of the wood. I'm not a scientist, but in my little brain I think that's what happens, and I just go with that. I don't really need to know why, I just need to know it is. Anywho. So I'll let this dry real good, set up and seal the wood, and then I'll sand it. I'll sand the remnants of the wood, the tooth. They call it the tooth of the wood. And then give it another coat of just straight paint. And this color is so yummy. It's called Country Red. I love that Tracy used this. A lot of her patterns use new colors to the DecoArt line, and now that being said, Renee Mullins, this is one of her favorites, Country Red, I think, I'm pretty sure. And it's kind of like, it's not a fire engine red, it is a very country red. I just love it. It's a very warm red, I think. I think red is known, it's more of a cool color, but I could be wrong. I just like it. So once this is sealed, okay, so then it dries and it becomes, the sealer hardens on there, and it then becomes a barrier so that all the stuff that goes on top of this isn't really touching the wood. So it's gonna, oh, that was trippy. It's gonna land and stay right on top of the wood where I put it. That was very drippy. I am a very drippy extra painter. I'm extra. because, you know, it's my nature to be impatient and just rush and all that, but I love me anyway. I'm getting to know me, and I forgive me, and if I need to, I can pause. So there's some like wood kind of coming off little, because I didn't sand it yet, so they're going to be stuck to the wood, and that'll all be fine because I will sand it. So just for right now, I'm going to let that dry. I have my fan on, so I will just let it dry. Where's my water bucket? I just want to show you what, and you guys, those of you who watch my channel, you know all about this stuff. I kind of want to, there's a little bit left there that I could use, but so this is a pattern packet that I downloaded. So back in the day, you had to buy these hard copy, but nowadays you can order it online and have it instantly because it's an e-packet. So it's an electronic version, and you just print it out on your printer. So I have the all these pages of yummy direction and instruction that Tracy is so lovely to give you, so that you can kind of match up your project with her progress, just so that you can check yourself along the way. And then she gives you written directions as far as the supplies you'll need, the brushes she uses, and the techniques that she uses as well to achieve the finished product that she has here. And then you'll get your line drawing, which is Tracy's artwork. She drew these and created these patterns for us to use. And like I said, this specific one is 2 projects. It's a Home Sweet Home, which is a little bit smaller. It's probably, I think that's like 8 by 8, like an 8 by 8 square, which I could blow up and do, but because she did it in the, this is the other size, which was for the 12 by 12, and if I show you, you can see that that's going to fit nicely on there with the Home Sweet Home. I'm just going to put the Home Sweet Home on there. I love that we have a detailed bee, because I'm probably going to use the 3-dimensional bees that I, excuse me, actually Joe cut me on the Glowforge, because I just love them, and I have access to them. This is, now I also got a couple more of her patterns. These are ornamental cardinals. This is online as well, and this is the e-packet for these 3 cardinals that I think are absolutely gorgeous. They're the cutest little fat cardinals, and we have cardinals here in New Jersey of the red variety. I don't know that I've ever seen a yellow, but usually the boys are the red and the girls are less colorful. So I'm planning on doing these for ornaments, and she gives you so much instruction. And a lot of these are on her website. TracyMoreau.com is where you buy the patterns, but her Tracy Moreau YouTube channel. So I got this one, Bees and Daisies Ornaments. So these are little bee skeps. So this is the size, you can see that's like about the size of my fingers for the bee skep. And then it has, so the ones that she has probably had this kind of channeled into the wood, but I might have Joe cut me ovals that I can put on top of the wood and have it just give it a little dimension. And I might do a dimensional bee, but I just love these. And I'm gonna, I think I might want to put BU and give them as gifts, because in recovery, I do Al-Anon and 12-step recovery. I might put that on here too, because this is another one I got. This is a free printable that I'm going to use the same techniques, the same bee skep painting and the same daisy painting as I've done already. And this is the size of that. This is the bee skep. Give these as gifts, because in Al-Anon they talk about it's a spiritual solution, being my spirit, my feelings, my emotions, my humanness. The solution is to be me and just be. I think it's going to say just be, don't do. We're not human doings, we're human beings. And if we just be calm, at peace, and stop trying to frantically change and do and fix and anyway, I just love it so much. And it's Tracy. She creates these little beautiful projects that I just find so much enjoyment from. And so that I had Joe cut that for me. And then look at this. This is another free downloadable. And then she has this on her YouTube channel, the directions. The piece that's on her channel is a little different. It included like this mason jar, the flowers, and the lemons like together. It's a different pattern, but it's the same instructions. So if you wanted to paint it, you just have to follow her directions on the video. But these are so cute, and I think, I don't know, I think they're just going to make me happy, and that's what I'm after these days. So those were those were both free. The bee skeps and the lemonade. This is not. This is a downloadable, an e-packet. This is called Just Be. This is what gave me the idea, Just Be. And it's a phone stand. So it's just like, this is actually a Tracy Moreau design right here for the phone stand. And I did order this from Tracy because it's a little bit different than we do. We don't use these little pieces here, but I ordered this from Tracy. And see how it says Inspire. I did this in 2018. And it's got a little faux finish texture in the back, and it's a sugar skull. And I love sugar skulls, so this is what I have on my craft desk to hold my phone. But I'm going to do Just Be a couple of these. I think I'm going to do a couple for gifts for people, because I'm really I'm trying to show up for people differently than I ever did. I'm just trying to think about other people more in general. And just have things on hand to give to someone who I think might need a little lift. And she even prints out a piece of dictionary page, because it looks like that's what she has as her background. I thought it was actually the Tim Holtz, like, I forget what he calls it, but I have rolls and rolls of it, so I don't have to use that. But she supplies you with that, the pattern, and I probably will paint the bees on this, because for a phone stand I probably wouldn't put the dimensional bee on there, because it just wouldn't, I don't know, it wouldn't be even. And the directions, and then the color pictures, different words that you can use, just be kind, and be you, to put on your design, or you could use stamps. And I just love it. I just am so happy. And then finally, I might have printed this out twice, because I think I already showed you this. Anywho, this is those little ornaments. Let me see. I don't think I did. I just showed you. I must have had a page of it. Maybe I did show you this twice. But look, she has little bee dangles at the bottom. Come on. I don't know if she tells you a complete supply list. Let's see. Set of 3 beehive ornaments. So bee charms. Having a set of these really makes these ornaments. And then she sells them. She has the beehive ornament item. Or no, wait a minute. Set of 3 bee. Oh, that's the actual. This is the bee charms. Oops, I didn't mean to get it in the paint. Okay. Bee charms. Having a set of these really makes, and she does have an item number for that. Well, I don't know when, let's see, this is from 2021. So whether she has them in stock or not, I'll find something to dangle from there. So that is basically it. I'm not thinking I'm going to do a full tutorial for you on this. I may just share how I trace my pattern on. I think she has that on the actual tutorial on her channel. So just for now, I think that's it. I just wanted to share because I am super inspired by these little bees. Look at this lemonade. I can't help it. They're super cute. I've always loved bees and bee skeps. I've painted them before, years and years ago. But it refreshed my love. And then these cardinals, come on. But she has so many other things, guys. So this is what I'm going to be working on. I'm going to do the Home Sweet Home version. And that's it. That's all I've got for you today. I love you guys. Have a grateful day. Thanks for watching.